Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Leslie. I'm a Christian childbirth doula. Welcome back to my channel. This is where I share about birth, faith, and family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this with a friend for someone who you think this might be helpful to. So today I'm continuing on sharing what book recommendations for helping you to learn about your body and the process to prepare you for a joyful childbirth experience. Today I'll be sharing my favorite book from a midwife, and this is Ina May's Guide to Childbirth. Now, I absolutely love this book. I will say you do have to, and I just found out that there's an updated version with new material. So I just downloaded that to my Kindle. So I will be rereading it again to see what was updated and what was added. But Ina May Gaskin is a midwife in Tennessee. She believes in natural childbirth and making it happen. And she naturally fell into midwifery with the forming of this community called The Farm, where they just started living together and people started to birth. And from that, she's just built a wealth of experience. And the whole first part of her book is all birth stories. So you have to take these birth stories with a grain of salt because they're from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. You know, it was a different time. Mostly the 60s and 70s. They're a little bit hippie, but you take it with a grain of salt. These are women who, with less medical stuff than we have today, had their babies. And so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's the first section. I thought they were really encouraging stories. There's a common phrase that a lot of doulas will talk about, or even quotes that go around that talk about just like imagining yourself getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that imagery, that visualization helping you to open up during labor. Well, there is a huge story from Ina May Gaskin's book, which I totally think that came from. I thought they were good. So first part is encouraging birth stories, which I think, like, what better proof of what better testimony of what you're about to share with people than to have a whole bunch of people that you helped with labor tell their amazing labor stories about childbirth. I think it also just adds to her credibility of her experience and what she's talking about. It really helps to prepare you then for reading part 2, which is the section that she calls the essentials of birth. I mean, this is where she just breaks everything down. She talks about, sphincter law and how just like you'll naturally, how the urge to push is kind of just like, kind of like the same urge to poop, and things like that, and how it's just the natural things of your body that will help. She shares about things that you should know about pregnancy and prenatal care. She shares about postpartum. She shares about having a VBAC. She shares about midwifery practices. She shares a lot about also things that you see in the medical world. So she talks about episiotomy. She talks about C-sections. She talks about vaginal births after cesarean, and I'm pretty sure that's a new section because I don't remember reading that, but I'm looking here at the new table of contents. So it's helping to bring back all my stuff. Anyways, I highly recommend this book. I just thought it did a great job of giving you encouraging stories, and then afterwards giving you all of this information about birth that just helps to encourage you about, wow, like this is actually what my body can do. And I just finished reading all the stories about women doing it like 40 years ago, and here I am doing it now, and like I can totally do this. I can do this. And so it helps you. What I also like is that she gives practical things, like even as you're reading the stories, you see the things that women share, the things that they did, but especially in the second part, she shares the things that she teaches in her practice to help women progress during labor. And so that also helps to encourage you about things that you can be doing during your pregnancy, during your prenatal care, and also during labor to help you. And so I highly recommend Ina May Gaskin's Guide to Childbirth. as a read for you to help to educate you about childbirth and to help build you up for a positive birth experience, because it is such a positive book. And so that's why I highly recommend it. So go ahead and check that book out. I will leave a link down below to that book. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, and hit that notification bell so you get alerted next time I make a video. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Bye.